it is. What's up? Got your nigga in the cut. Damn. Hey guys, it's K Colombiana, YenKay. So no more K Colombiana. We're in a new year, so my name is YenKay, which stems from calm K, because I'm more laid back these days. But yeah, happy new year, 2020. We've been more consistent 2020. As y'all can see, I'm coming out with another video, and I just want to get more personal with you guys, just to let you know about more of who I am, where I come from, my background, why I am the way I am. Yeah, so we're just gonna like basically touch base and just talk about like toxic mothers and things that I went through as a child that wasn't okay, things that I normalized as a child which wasn't okay, and things like that. I do know a couple people can relate, and that's why I'm making this video. I didn't really want to make this video. I wanted to, but I was like afraid, because I do know that my mother got help and she went to therapy, and you know, she got everything that she needed to get to heal herself. So I didn't feel right, or I felt like I was like low-key attacking her or something. Like I didn't know. We're not gonna get into it, because next thing you know, I'm gonna change my mind and cut the camera. So yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into the video. We're just gonna rewind. So I don't know my birth mother. When I refer to my mom, I'm speaking of my stepmom, and I'm gonna elaborate that better for you. So my birth mom and my dad were married. As a child, I was told that like she was on drugs. She was just like a crackhead or whatever. She left me, my brother, and my sister. I'm the youngest, so they're both older than me. Me, my brother, and my sister in the house by ourselves. I was younger than the age of 1. They were like 3 and 4. Left us in the house by ourselves to go do drugs, and my dad came, took us for us, and she lost custody. We never seen her again. That's what I was told. Remember that. So then my dad met my stepmom, who I call mom because I know her. She raised me since I was 1 year old. So they were dating. She raised me. They then got married. She had 3 kids on her own, and then my dad had 3. So my dad had 2 girls, 1 boy. She had 2 boys, 1 girl. So it was just like 3 girls, 3 boys all together. Growing up in like that type of household was like pretty hard. I was the youngest in the whole 6 kids as well, even in my dad 3. So it was like really hard. It was like fun at times, but most of the time it was like really difficult. As you can imagine, we did struggle, but we did also get everything that we needed. So that's that. Yeah, so we had like regular brother and sister issues, like we would fight, we would argue, things like that. Some of the things I noticed that wasn't okay now growing up is like things that like, it would be like a lot of favoritism going on with her kids versus my dad's kids. Like she would always like show favoritism towards her kids. Like we would all call her mom, but my dad being like the male leader, the one who's like pretty much raising her kids, their dads wasn't in their life either. They would still call my dad like Mr. Tim and stuff like that, but we would be having to call her mom. Super favoritism, super strange. That was weird as fuck. Another thing that happened, so when I was about, this is like the main thing that I went through that was not okay, that like she normalized and like made me think it was okay. Another thing that happened, so when I was about, this is like the main thing that I went through that was not okay, that like she normalized and like made me think it was okay. When I was about, let's say 6, not even 6, I'm lying, how old was I? It's because I blocked this out for so long, so it's like hard to remember a lot of like vivid details, but I do remember things that are vivid for me. So basically, when I was about, let's say 6, not even 6, I'm lying, how old was I? It's because I blocked this out for so long, so it's like hard to remember a lot of like vivid details, but I do remember things that are vivid for me. So basically, who could work? But like when I was about, I hate when like my hair like weigh my lash down. Like, do that happen to you? But when I was about I want to say like 8. My stepbrother, I'm not gonna say his name. My stepbrother was, I was in the 4th grade, third and 4th grade, like 3rd grade and 4th grade, like it happened them 2 years. He was in the 7th and 8th grade. So the first time he like molested me, touched me, stuff like that, my grandpa was in a wheelchair. This is the best way to explain. My grandpa was in a wheelchair, and the way our house was, we had like a drive-through in the back of our house. So every day we would take turns driving my grandpa's scooter around the back because it had like a hill, so it would be really fun, you know, taking his scooter down the hill. So the first time, my stepbrother told me to like come with him, and like I could like be on the same turn as him. Like, come with me, you could take this turn with me. I'm like, all right. So I went, and then like he told me like to sit down. And like he was touching me and like trying to put his like thing in me. Like, of course I was a virgin. I was only like 7, 8, and he was like about to be in high school soon. Mind you, he was like a super 8th grader, so he was supposed to be in 9th grade when he was in 8th grade. So he was like kept trying to do that, and I kept saying no. That would happen a lot, and it got to a point where I didn't want to, like, after that I never wanted to go with him to do the scooter thing again. But like he would say, come on, like go with me in front of like everybody, so it would be like I was scared to say no. Stuff like that would happen. If we would like be all like having a sleepover, you know, like your cousins would come over, everybody just having fun. Like some of us would wake up with like our pants down, our nightgown up, and like creepy stuff like that. So it eventually, like when he was like molesting me, somebody came in and they seen it and like brought it to my mom's attention. And my mom, meaning stepmom, his mom, and she just like swept it underneath the rug. He didn't get in trouble that I remember, nothing serious. He didn't get help, nothing. It was just like never brought up again ever. That was another issue that was like super toxic that I normalized. I just didn't think nothing of it, which like kind of scarred me. I never talked about it until I told my boyfriend, and we've been together for 7 years. I haven't told him until our like 5th year. And then when I told him, I just felt like okay to tell everybody else, because I'm like, okay, it's not my fault. Like, I know it's nothing like I did. It's nothing to be afraid of. People go through this. Like, you know, trains are around past my house because I live near the fucking train. But yeah, that would happen. So then my dad got sick. He got cancer. And she was cheating on him even before he got the cancer. She would have my dad's kids around the man she was cheating on him with, and just like doing like a whole bunch of like corny ass, like disrespectful beyond fucking disrespect shit. Like, why my hand looks so weird? What the fuck? But back to the story. So she was like cheating on my dad nonstop, like heavy, like, yeah, she would just like do the most. Okay, so I had to switch cameras, so I'm sorry if it looked funny, but basically she just would do a lot of fuck shit, like shit that wasn't right. Like, y'all know that shit not right. Like that's just weird. But I was a child. Why the fuck is the lighting so weird? Okay, so back to the story. So basically she just would do like a whole bunch of like fuck shit, weird shit that she wasn't supposed to be doing, involving children and her like cheating scandals. Like, it just wasn't appropriate. I didn't know that. I've seen her cheating. I've seen cheating seen her like cheat damn near my whole life. So it's like when it was time for me to get my first relationship, not saying I wasn't old enough to know better, but I mean, that's like if you're seeing your dad beat on your mom forever and you a boy, you probably gonna think it's okay to beat on your mom. Like, stuff like that, you know, like, I just not say that, whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. I had infidelity in the beginning of my relationship, and it's like, that's just, she was doing it in front of me. The fuck, like, that's just what it is. When I was pregnant, she kicked me in my stomach. She just would be lying to people. Like, we would go around our family members, and like, we went to go see one of my old best friends off of prom, and she was talking to like one of my old neighbors, like, yeah, I'm doing great, I got like a 20, this was like, let's say 2012, I got a 2012 Chevy, I'm looking like, where is this 2020 car? Because we caught the bus here. Like, why are you lying? Like, she just was like a pathological liar, like manipulated anybody around her. Like, she even got to the point of manipulate. I had got on house detention before. She manipulated my freaking PO, like trying to fuck my PO, trying to fuck my boyfriend's dad. Like, she just would do like all types of weird shit. So let me just get into something that was like a little bit more personal to me, something that really like made me like, oh bitch, you is crazy. So my dad had cancer when I was 11 and 12 years old. I think it was in years, definitely 12, because it was right before he died, right before my 13th birthday. So my dad had cancer. She still was cheating with the same man. Like, she was living with the same man in like Bluebell, PA. Like, she was just living her best life while my dad was fucking dying. So my brother told my dad, like, hey dad, like, she's cheating on you. So my dad asked me, because my brother told him like, hey, she be having us around this man. So my dad asked me, mind you, I was 12 at this time, and he was like, is your mom cheating on me? And I'm like, yes. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. You're my dad. Like, I love you to death. I don't want to be involved in this. Like, this is fucking messy and toxic as fuck, that you even have to ask me, and she just keep lying to you, being stinky and like just doing the most. So I told him yeah, and then he asked me, have I ever seen them kiss? And I said no, just because I could tell that just her cheating alone was like breaking his heart. And like, this was right after his surgery, his first surgery of having cancer. So like, he had the surgery, just cancer was going at that time, and he just started like smoking cigarettes again. He just started drinking beers. Like, he was depressed because like his wife was cheating on him and involving his children in the shit, you get what I'm saying? So like, when I see my dad like heartbreak, it was just like the worst thing ever. Like, she would always like, because my dad and my stepmom split up at this time. They was living in 2 different households, but they were still together, like still married, still like together. They just was living in 2 different households. I was living with my dad, and she would just like tell me, oh, I'm gonna come get you this weekend, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go shopping, we're gonna go to school shopping, and she would never come. Mind you, this is my mom. It's like, you're my mom. The fuck, my mom's on drugs, bitch. You're my mom. You took that role, and you're like playing with my fucking emotions, and I'm only 12 years old. Like, what are you doing? So that happened. My dad died. So I turned 13, and during the week that my dad died, she's sleeping with another man, but have us calling him uncle. And you know how I know they were sleeping together? Because I fucking seen it. She would have me come over there, and like, I was spending at her house because like, I'm spending at my mom's house. She just lived with my uncle Mike. They were fucking. My dad just fucking died 2 days ago, and you got me over here, and you're fucking another man. You just disrespectful as fuck. You got the man taking you to my fucking dad's funeral. It's just so fucking messy and so disrespectful. It's just like, but as a young, like, I was young, so I seen her do all types of sketchy shit, and she's the only mother figure I have in my life, or had in my life. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I kind of normalized. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Like, I don't know, I was a kid. Like, you could blame me to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, I'm a kid. You shouldn't even had me involved in none of that shit. Like, it just was a mess. Now let's get to the abuse. So she would never really beat her kids. I never seen her daughter get a beating, ever. Really, like, never. That was her fucking baby. That was her, definitely the son that was like touching on me and like my cousins and stuff. He never got in trouble, but she would beat the other brother though. It would look like she couldn't stand him sometimes, but she would beat the living shit out of me, my sister, and my brother. Like, my dad's kid, she had no problem fucking us up. Like, really fucking us up. She would like really fuck my older sister up. Like, my sister, she would like really be like fighting my older sister. Like what's good, sis? So, instance on that, my dad is dead at this time where this takes place, and her son, his friends, my sister and her friends, they went out to a party. Their curfew was at 12 o'clock. My sister and my brother and my stepbrother and them get home at like 12:15. So she's mad, she's rampant. Mind you, this is the key part. I forgot to tell you guys. She's a fucking pothead and a perk head at this point. She's taking perks heavy, stealing my money, using rent money, everything. I don't know how she was able to manage and how we still have a roof over our head, but she's doing perks, smoking weed heavy. Like, she wanted a potheads that's like the worst person in the world when they're not high. That's her. So she's like, so I guess she was sober at this time, so she just was like rambling. Like, they're 15 minutes late. Like, it's not that deep. Like, you act like they got a fucking car. They're on the bus. So she's asking her son, why was y'all late coming home? I just ran. He says it's my sister's fault because after the party was over, they couldn't find my sister. She started beating the living dog shit out of my sister. When I tell you, like, really, she's in the basement at this point, and I just hear my sister like screaming, like really getting her ass whooped. Not with a belt, but like really like abusing her. I was younger. Even to this day, when I see kids get in trouble, I still laugh. I can see a kid get their butt whooped, I'm still gonna laugh. So back then, I was laughing because I didn't see it. I heard it. So, but this happened so much. This was regular for me. Like, this was normal. Looking back at that shit, it's like, you piece of shit. You sit here being on this girl. She can't hit you back because you're her mom, and you just like taking all your anger out, literally closed fist, punching, beating this. There's no reason. My sister's like 5'10". She's not bony. She not like thick as shit either. She just got like a nice little shape to her. She tall. There's no way my sister is down there screaming like somebody's fucking killing her because you're abusing her. Like, that shit was just like looking back, it's like, wow, you ain't shit. You would never beat your kids like this, but you feel like you can beat on somebody else's kids. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Child, the tea is too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot.
Child, the tea is too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot.
I'm filming my YouTube video about my abusive mother. Would you like to say anything?
I'm crying.
I'm crying. So I touched base about her cheating when my dad was dying of cancer. Her abuse of how she would fuck us up but not fuck her kids up. Her son touching everybody in the fucking family. We wake up with our fucking nightgowns up. Am I lying or is this the truth? Exactly. Yeah, so basically I'm just doing it because like people go through stuff like this but they normalize it because they don't talk about it. So I'm just like exposing myself to get other people to understand that this is not okay and we're not dealing with this shit and we're not going to be these toxic ass moms that we grew up with. Period. Okay guys, I'm gonna just stop the video here. I'm gonna do a part 2 on when I was pregnant and she was like kicking me in my stomach, basically like chasing me down. My brother had to come save me, all that. So if you want a part 2, make sure you like this video and subscribe. I need to see the engagement. I need to see that you guys are interested and this is something that you want to touch base, you want me to touch base on. And if you want me to like get better, like how, like this is my first time really like talking about it on video like this. So like comment down below, tell me what I can do better to explain it. Should I write stuff down? Like, what should I do? So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share your story down below if you've been through this because I know a couple people can relate. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and hearing about my terrible experience with my fucking mother. Yeah, so thanks guys.